Welcome to the Cherohala Skyway up in the high country, and welcome back to the Weekly Word. We're doing something today that a lot of people don't know about, but they've been here for a good number of years now, I think since about 2008. There are 3 flying squirrel bridges across the Cherohala Skyway. When I first heard of that, I kind of grinned and I thought somebody's pulling the wool over somebody's eyes to get one of those federal grants or something, but they actually do work, and there's lots of pictures and videos of the squirrels using these things. What happens is when man gets too heavy-handed in nature, it seems like there's always unintended consequences. And when the Cherohala Skyway was built, there were several of those. We cut through a bunch of rock back here that exposed iron pyrite and killed some of our streams, and it took years of hard work and to get the brook trout going back in McNabb Creek and etc. What happened with the flying squirrel population is there was a small population up here that the Skyway cut right through the middle of them. And then the squirrels on the one side of the Skyway, and they had the squirrels on the other side of the Skyway, and the trees weren't tall enough and the corridor was so wide they were completely severed. And it's sort of like the Smoky Mad Tom situation in Citico Creek when they built Tellico Dam in 1979. Instead of having one population of Mad Toms from Citico Creek up the Little Tennessee River and up Abrams Creek, the lake severed them and they became 2 small populations. And then after a period of time, they become inbred and there's a lack of diversity in their genes, and the first thing that comes along can wipe the whole population out. Same thing was happening up here with the squirrel population. They were becoming inbred. So in 2008 or so, they built these flying squirrel bridges, and the squirrels actually just climb up these telephone poles, and the things that are horizontal are launching pads, and they can glide across to the other side of the road. They've also put a no-mow mandate in this section of the Skyway where they are, to let the trees grow back in closer to the Skyway, so one day we won't need the telephone poles with launching pads anymore. It'll be more natural, and the squirrels will be able to travel across the corridor of the Skyway once again. Well, we human beings, we sort of found ourselves in the same situation. We were trapped on earth and couldn't get to heaven. We needed a bridge. And of course, you Christians, we know that God provided a bridge for us in the person of the Lord Jesus Christ. He's our way to glide from earth to heaven now at the end of these days. And I hope you know Him. And thanks for joining us. We'll find something else interesting to talk about next week here on the Weekly Word.